Hi, this is Travis from 10 Farms, and I have a rear turn signal bulb out on my 2011 Challenger. So I'm going to show you how to replace the rear bulbs on a 2011 Challenger today. This is a 3057 bulb. The K is a long life bulb. So it's got the brake light and turn signal both built in. As you can see, the two filaments in the bulb there. So I'll show you how to replace this. So now we're inside the trunk here. So I'm going to take this knob here, loosen it up, pop it out of here. See if I can do it. I think there might be another one down here. Is there another one? No, just that one. Okay. So we'll pop that out here. And then we have another here. And then I can see the electrical connector a little further behind that. There's the electrical connector back there. I think I might be able to pop it out without popping the electrical connector. So I'm going to try that first. I believe these push through, and then the whole light assembly will pop out back here. So let's see if that's what happens. Yeah, it looks like I can. So maybe I won't have to unplug the power first. I can just pop this out. Does look like I need to take this little plastic piece off here though. Alright, I think I'm going to put the camera up on the tripod because it's a little hard to do with one hand. Alright, let's see if this works better with two hands. There we go. So got it all out. Didn't have to undo the electrical connector here. Even that stayed. So flip this up. I might have to move the camera again. I don't think you can't see this from this angle. Let me grab that. So this is what it looks like from the back side. These just twist out of here. We got the bulb right there. So let's replace this 3057 with a new one, and then we'll put it all back together. So the bulb just pulls straight out of here. Here's the new one over here. Just pull it straight out. Push the new one straight in. And then we'll test it first before we put it all back together to make sure it is the bulb and not the socket. Well, interestingly, it appears to be not the bulb, because the new bulb is not lighting up either. So I must have some type of electrical problem here. So this is going to have to be another video. When I start troubleshooting the electrical issue, I'll put a video of that up. Thanks for watching. Well, it ended up it was not a wiring problem. The brand new bulb was bad too. I took another known good bulb and put it in the socket, and it's working just fine. So hey, I had a brand new bulb that was bad out of the package. But now we're good to go. So I'm going to put this back together here, and I'm happy at least. I don't have to troubleshoot a wiring problem here. So I just take these bulbs here and just push them right back in the sockets. This one's a little tight, but you just line up the tabs there with the holes, press them in, and then they just twist in. I can't do this one-handed, so you just have to use your imagination here. They twist in. This is what they look like once they're back in there. They're just pressed in and twisted. And then of course I had to push this back in here. just kind of holds in these snaps there. Now we'll put it back together. So we just take this now, line this back up in the hole in here, line these pins back up with these holes. Just kind of maneuver it in there. And pull this up to get it into this drum piece here, because it goes into the top of that. There we go. So just push it in there, pop this back in. Everything's good there. And then we put it back in from the inside here too. So tighten this up. Make sure it's good and tight. Pop this back together here. There we go. That piece goes on the inside underneath this one. You can't see it too well from the camera here, but the outside piece that we removed goes underneath the inside piece here. And then just tighten this down. Get that nice and tight so it's not moving around. Tuck that in there. All right, so this is all back together here. Make sure that's a good tight fit so we're not getting water in there. Everything looks good there. All right, let's test it out. We are good to go. Both of them are blinking. And the same over on the other side here, which I didn't need to replace. So we're all good there. But what are the odds of that? You get a package and have a bad ball right in the package. Thanks for watching.